Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this edition of News 2. I'm Sandra Gumansing. Well, in our top story, new officers took their oaths during a ceremony that was held at the Armory in Estate Nazareth here in St. Thomas today. The new officers will be spread across a number of agencies, and you may remember last month 19 new officers took their oaths during a ceremony at Government House in Christiansted. Be sure to tune in to News 2 on Tuesday. We will have highlights from that ceremony. Meanwhile, in police reports on December 18th, Laxton Herbert, 52, was arrested and charged with attempted burglary and destruction of property. Here's more from the police department.
Upon the patrol unit's arrival, they came in contact with a male victim lying on the ground. The victim was transported to the Roy Lester Snyder Hospital by ambulance. The male sustained a single gunshot wound to his lower back that exited his abdominal area. He was then rushed into surgery. This case is presently under investigations by the Criminal Investigations Bureau. VIPD appreciates the community's support and continues to ask for your help on tips curbing crime here in the territory. Any person having information regarding this incident or any incidents in the territory, you can contact.
Again, contact any one of those numbers if you can assist police with their investigation. WAPA said Feeder 7A went down beginning Monday at 2 a.m. More than 750 customers were affected. Power was restored just before noon. Affected areas were St. Peter Mountain Road, Estate Liliendal, Marion Hoy, Barrett Hill, and Hull Bay. Here's more from WAPA.
WAPA's Executive Director Julia Reimer Sr. said tree branches came to rest on primary power lines along the St. Peter Mountain Road, which caused a fault on the distribution system, tripped a recloser, which is an automated device on a pole near Four Corners, resulting in a service interruption to WAPA's customers. He said at first light, line department crews were dispatched to the area to determine the cause of the service interruption and found tree limbs in contact with the primary electric lines. A decision was made at that time to mobilize WAPA's tree trimming contractor, Asplund, to clear the lines, and unfortunately service couldn't be restored to the area until those lines had been cleared. The rains of the last 3 months, he said, have accelerated growth, and we're finding more and more that assets of our transmission and distribution system are being impacted by limbs, branches, overgrowth, and in some instances, we have rodents and iguanas accessing the lines. Reimer said the high winds of the last few days have also caused on-again, off-again electrical service interruptions across portions of St. Croix. Customers on St. Croix, Feeder 6A and 3A, on both Sunday and again on Monday were affected.
Innovative held some scheduled maintenance upgrades that caused service interruptions. The announced schedule commenced on Friday and ended on Sunday. Services affected during this maintenance window included Innovative's telephone online, web payment system, pay-by-phone system, and the pay-per-view system. Dorothy Clary, chief of the customer experience, stated that innovative companies are regularly upgrading the software used to support its convenient interactive billing and operating systems that give customers greater flexibility to manage their accounts. These enhancements to our subscriber management software will significantly improve the customer experience. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience, she says, that these interruptions may cause our customers. Innovative is the parent company of TV2. Governor Kenneth Mapp has called the 31st legislature into special session on Tuesday to take action on his proposed Virgin Islands Revenue Enhancement and Economic Recovery Act of 2017. The act is structured to address the financial challenges facing the government and ultimately the territory. He states in his letter of transmittal to Senate President Neville James, Governor Mapp has worked with his financial team for months to develop the 5-year plan designed to identify opportunities to close the gap in the continuing structural deficits, to curtail continuous borrowing to meet the operating expenditures of the territory, and he says to enhance the government's ability to pay income tax refunds to Virgin Islanders on a timely basis. Festival time. The committee on Sunday honored its royal court, crowning its festival queen 2016-2017 in a coronation ceremony at Island Center for the Performing Arts, along with the festival princess, duchess, and prince. They say the turnout was low this year compared to last and past events because there was no queen competition. Ellie Nielsen, seen in a performance you will see shortly, displayed all the qualities fit for a festival queen. She was crowned queen by default, as there was no one to compete against her. The show also included some great performances by local and foreign talent, the highlights of which was that of R&B singer Mario, who sang 3 songs, including his popular hit, You Should Let Me Love You. Here's more from that. Meanwhile, again, as we mentioned, there was a princess competition, although only 2 competitors, but they put on a big show. The winner was Janae Davis, and the first runner-up, Rainier Mason. Melody De La Cruz was named Duchess, and CJA Prevost Prince. Congratulations to the young contestants. Now, the 2016-2017 Crucian Christmas Festival theme is honoring 100 years of our centennial past, embracing our present and future to last. Now, the theme was created by committee members with suggestions from various governmental officials and the VI Centennial Commission. The annual village will be staged in the parking lot near the Paulie Joseph Stadium and will last for 10 days. Now, beginning on December 29th and ending on January 7th. Thursday, December 29th, the village opens. Monday, January 2nd, it's the cultural night in the village. Tuesday, January 3rd, Soca Monarch competition again in the village. Wednesday, January 4th, Juve. Wednesday, January 4th is the Food, Arts and Crafts Fair, and Wednesday, January 4th as well. Later on in the evening, Reggae Night in the village. Thursday, January 5th, it's Latin Night. Friday, January 6th, is the Children's Parade, and then Saturday, January 7th, Adults Parade. Saturday, January 7th, in the village, Caribbean Night, and closing fireworks later that evening. Holiday leave has been granted to non-essential employees by Governor Mapp. The Christmas holiday season, he says, is one of merriment, joy, and gathering of family and friends to enjoy and pass on the many cultural traditions of the festive occasion. During the holiday season, many visitors come to our islands to enjoy the sights and sounds. And so Christmas Day, December 25th, and New Year's Day, January 1st, 2017, are both legal holidays and have fallen on a Sunday. Christmas second day is also a Virgin Island holiday. The St. Croix Crucian Christmas Festival, Juve, will be held on the morning of Wednesday, January 4th, followed by the Foods, Arts and Crafts Fair, the Children's Parade again, Friday, January 6th, which is also Three Kings Day. The St. Croix Adults Festival Parade will be on Saturday, January 7th. Crucian Christmas Festival provides the boost to the economy and helps to promote an understanding and appreciation of our culture, and provides a boost as well for an opportunity for Virgin Islanders to play the role of goodwill ambassadors for the territory. So Governor Mapp, by proclamation, has authorized commissioners and agency heads to grant administrative leave to non-essential employees working in the government of the VI to enjoy the festival season and to encourage, he says, greater participation in the Juve Festival, Food, Arts and Crafts Fair, and Children's Parade, and enhance the celebration. Now, these are the dates as follows. On St. Croix only, on Wednesday, January 4th, 2017, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., St. Croix Crucian Christmas Festival, Juve, St. Croix Crucian Christmas Festival, Foods, Arts and Craft Fair, that will be held. Territory-wide, it's Friday, December 23rd from 1 to 5. That's the day before Christmas Eve. Friday, December 30th, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The day before New Year's Eve as well, Monday, January 2nd. The leave granted above shall not apply to essential employees and employees on a regular or rotating shift. Governor Mapp reminded at this time of year, we should focus on family, community, and holiday festivities, educating our children and young ones about the value of our traditions and rich heritage will help to build self-respect and pride to the adults. And he's encouraged everyone to participate in the festivities as well. The governor concluded by wishing everyone happy holidays. Now, turning our attention overseas, you may have thought you were voting for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton last month, they say, but actually they were voting for an elector, a person who places the official vote that chooses the president, and those electors vote today. Diane Gallagher explains why this process, which happens every 4 years, seems a little more complicated in 2016.
More than 40 days have passed since Americans hit the polls, but President-elect Donald Trump is not technically the winner until the Electoral College has its say, which is happening today. All 538 electors meeting state by state to make it official. Still, for a system that's been around since the birth of our nation, the Electoral College rarely garners the kind of attention it's received in 2016, with parodies,
That script wasn't written.
protests,
That's why.
and people, many unhappy that Hillary Clinton won the popular vote but lost the election, pleading for electors to go rogue.
I don't think that if the roles were reversed, most of these people would be okay with electors being faithless and voting for anyone other than Hillary Clinton had she won.
Their strategy is if 37 so-called faithless electors don't vote Trump, the next president would be picked by the U.S. House. It is a highly unlikely strategy, to say the least, but that's not stopping some.
This is unfortunately the first time I think we've needed to use it as a nation, but it's time to pull the brake.
And now electors are reporting threats.
You better get your straight. We coming after you.
People have put out my home address, they put out my home phone number.
No matter how they're voting.
Hey, blankhead, I'll find you and put a bullet in your fat, blanking mouth.
The electoral votes still have to be counted by Congress. Vice President Joe Biden does that on January 6th. In Washington, I'm Diane Gallagher.
Keeping our eye on the economy, we're getting a sneak peek of a new self-driving minivan. These pictures are from Google's project to develop self-driving cars, which is now called Waymo. You can see how the Chrysler Pacifica vans have sensored on the corners and the roof. Waymo has already tested early prototypes of these vans, including more than 200 hours in extreme weather. The company is currently testing 58 self-driving vehicles, including 24 Lexus SUVs. Waymo's CEO says the Pacifica vans will hit public roads in 2017. Here's a look at the stock market watch at the New York Stock Exchange. As we can see, everything up there. The Dow 39, NASDAQ 20, S&P 500 up 4. Coming up on News 2, 'tis the season. We have your calendar there. Plus, the FBI hung out with head starters. Well, find out why. The Virgin Islands Port Authority has received the green light to begin major renovations at the Gallows Bay Marine Facility in Christiansted, St. Croix. The VI Coastal Zone Management Commission approved VIPA's application to begin major renovations. VIPA has since put the project out to bid, seeking a contractor to develop the existing terminal into a dual-purpose arrival facility. The CZM also conducted a public hearing on Thursday to hear VIPA's proposal to dredge the Krause Lagoon channel to enable safer navigation for vessels. Dow said that the hearing went well, and a CZM decision hearing will be scheduled shortly to determine if VIPA can proceed with the project. Tis the season. U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, they hosted a Christmas event at the Sugar Estate Complex to provide the students with exposure and a positive experience with law enforcement. Various law enforcement were present, and they gave demonstrations as well as a gift. Here's more.
We anticipate doing a similar type project like this every year around the holidays to show that law enforcement, which many times gets a kind of a bad rap in the press and in the community, that we are people too, that we are part of the community, that we care about the community, and give these kids a good, positive first encounter with law enforcement to hopefully set them on the right track for success.
This morning we had such a fantastic time with our law enforcement agencies. It was the first time that we were able to have a collaboration with the local Virgin Islands Police Department, the FBI, and as well as emergency responders. The Head Start program is currently in our recruitment area. We're encouraging families and friends to come out and recruit, and also to come and register for the Head Start program. Our registration will be open during the month of February, but this is a good time to come in and get further information.
Great event there. Ivana Udorkin High School Music Department, they will be hosting an encore of its holiday concert. That's on Tuesday, December 20th from 12:30 to 2:30 at the Ken Cafe for seniors. Now you can expect to hear all of your favorite classics as well as local favorites. The students have been sharpening their skills and tuning those instruments for this very special occasion, so let's support them. Again, that's Tuesday, December 20th from 12:30 to 2:30 at the Ken Cafe for seniors. There were plenty of smiles to go around in St. Croix's West Kmart thanks to the 4th annual Shop with a Cop. 100 students from Lou Muckle, Alfredo Andrews, Yuli Rivera, and Alexander Henderson School, they were given $100 gift cards. A mentor accompanies each child around the store and assists in selecting appropriate gifts. Popular items included bikes, safety helmets, radio-controlled cars, and even a tablet. The one stipulation was kids were not allowed to purchase toy weapons of any kind, of course. Sponsors included VIPD, Bureau of Corrections, U.S. Marshals, VI Fire Department, VI National Guard, and St. Croix Bikers.
Club doing another charity event, our 4th time working with Shop with a Cop with the kids, and we love it. The kids are in the store shopping. They're all smiles. We had a fun-filled day starting at UVI. The UVI part of our day is over, so we now start to shop. Simple instructions. The kids get anything they want. They get to spend $100 gift card, and they go home happy.
Now, Santa Claus made his rounds early with a lot of good gifts for the children thanks to all the volunteers and supporters of the Smith Bay Sam Tiny Tot Christmas tree lighting. Here's more.
Hello. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You gonna say Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. What's your name? Amaya, can I give you a present? Here you are. What do you say? Oh, what do you say? Thank you, Santa. What's your name? Oh, I can't remember all of that. Merry Christmas. Are you going to open it now or are you going to wait till Christmas? You going to wait or you going to open it now? What are you going to do? It's a Christmas. You going to wait? She want to open it now. No way. No way. Christmas Day. Grandpa? Grandpa said you're going to wait till Christmas. Turn around, and say hello, everybody. Hello. This is Santa Claus coming to you from Smith Bay. All right, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
What a great greeting there for the young ones. Again, that was in Smith Bay. And the 9th annual Coquito Festival, that was held at the Lorraine Chicken Shack on Saturday. That was a holiday party full of joy, laughter, and of course, lots of coquito. The grounds were packed as people sampled the many different flavors of coquito while listening to the sounds of Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights. Santa made his way through the crowd and gave out toys to many good little boys and girls. With over 20 entries, the judges had their work cut out for them, and the winner for the best taste went to Cole Evans and Becky Bacon-Pierpoint. Here's more.
This year was great. We had 22 contestants, and it was hard, but there were some pretty good ones, I have to admit, really good ones. You know, every year it gets bigger and bigger, and one of the things that I notice is the multitude of different cultures that we have here. There's a little bit of everybody here, and I find it really fascinating. And it just amazed me how this event just keeps growing every year, and I love it. There's something for everybody. There's something for the children. There's something for the adults. It's a little bit of everything for everybody.
Now, if you heard the jingle bells ringing over the weekend, it was the runners wearing jingle bells tied to their sneakers. Many laced up to hit the pavement as they joined the St. Thomas Association of Road Runners. Jingle and Jog. The 5K run was held at Megan's Bay Beach. Many runners, different ages we can see, participated. Those who did not feel like walking, they were welcomed. Who did not feel like running, rather, they were welcome to walk. And we have the winner, Mike Sheasley, won for the men. Kai Ansperser won for the women. And Mike will be representing the VI in the Canary Islands in February for the Ultra Marathon. Congratulations to all the participants. Well, be sure to stick around. Your News to AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.
We've had an area of high pressure sitting right over Bermuda, and around that we are getting some pretty good trade wind showers, and that is making for some choppy seas here and some rough surf for boaters. Now, as we take a look at the satellite estimated radar, you can see how there's not much showing up here, but we are going to see perhaps a brief spotty shower around. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. If anything, just a brief spotty shower with those trade winds, a temperature of 74 degrees. In St. John's, partly sunny skies for tomorrow, 84 degrees. And into St. Thomas will be at 84 degrees with a partly sunny skies. Perhaps just a spotty shower in the area. St. Croix, perhaps a spotty shower as well. Otherwise, clouds mixing with some sunshine and a temperature there of 84 degrees. Now, we do have rough surf conditions here with those strong trades. We have easterly winds 15 to 20 knots and waves are 6 to 8 feet. So we do have a small craft advisory in effect on the Atlantic side as well as the Caribbean side. We have a small craft advisory in effect. Waves are 6 to 8 feet. Winds out of the east 15 to 20 knots. Very choppy out there. And as we look at the extended forecast, we're going to see partly sunny sky, perhaps just a stray shower around for your Wednesday with a temperature of 84 degrees. On Thursday, a shower or two in the area with a high of 84. And we could also see a shower or two around for your Friday and Saturday with those temperatures averaging in the mid-80s. Sandy, back to you.
Thank you for that. It's time for our News to Weather picture by Nicholas Cooper of Ricardo Richards Elementary School. So proud of our VI culture that included there a sugar mill. Nice concept there. That should be on a t-shirt, Nicholas. Thank you for that. Send us your News to Weather picture to the address on the screen. Be sure to include what we need and then tune in to see it right here on News 2. That is all for this edition. We'd like to thank you for joining us for all the latest. I'm Sandra Gumansing. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time.